PMA. We is back. We got some. Woo! We got a treat for y'all, man.
You missed us?
We back in our wheelhouse, yo. A lot of people been asking us, oh man, what's up with all the reactions, man? If I ain't watch it, I can't support.
Right.
So you know what?
We got something that everybody can relate to today.
We about to feed the community, yo. You know what I'm saying? Before we get started, you know who this is, Mizzy Miz, who the Don, part of my arrogance. Podcast, YouTube, hit us up on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you want to listen to us at, we on there. You know what I'm saying? But before that, remember, like, comment, subscribe. If you feeling the vibe, hit that notification bell and all that shit to be in tune to all our bullshit, man. Becoming part of the PMA Army, man. Get in them comments, yo. We like to react, especially y'all nutballs out there.
Yeah, keep them coming.
I mean,
keep them coming.
We seen a couple on the last racist joint and shit. He probably got some other shit to say. And don't you got some other racist shit to happen?
I don't know if we should do it.
I don't know, man.
We might.
Yeah,
we might try to put it in there, man.
We might give it to y'all, yo. It's a little sensitive.
Stay tuned. We might do a side episode on that. Not on this episode. So make sure the notice is turned on.
Without further ado, enjoy your show.
Bitch!
From the 215 to 302, we kick some facts and talk the news. We keeping it real while acting a fool. So pardon my arrogance and let me holla at you.
PMA, we are back. We are in our wheelhouse today, talking about some relationship communication, what you need to do to not be a sucker out here in these streets, you know what I'm saying? It's all about grabbing your balls and handling your business.
Q said it. The number one word of today's episode is communication.
And everything, whatever aspect of life, friendship, relationship, business, you don't communicate what you want and how you want it, how you expect someone to ascertain your wants and your beliefs and shit. You're going to be in a state crashing, bro.
Yeah. If you expecting everybody to be out there on a Chris Angel mind freak shit, reading minds and all that, you setting yourself up for failure.
They might call you an arrogant individual for always talking your mind, but, you know, I'd rather be out there than not.
Yeah.
I'd rather be like, yo, look, so you know what this was, bro.
Right.
You know who I am, yo.
Right,
I told you this shit for 10, 15 years now, so don't try to switch up.
Yeah, don't act new.
Because you want out there, but you want to be Thotty McThottenstein with your new friends and forget that I'm still the same bull.
You think KEKE and her baby daddy having that same problem?
God.
You think they're having a communication issue?
Hold up. Before we get started, KEKE, do you love me? Can you ride it? Cause I wanna fucking see what's inside it. Because your fuck fishnet was excited, and I was like, yeah. Oh, she looks so good, bro.
You seen Usher?
God, man, Usher was every one of us like this. God, bro, I don't know what the fuck happened to you, KEKE.
She got pregnant. You know how it be.
But the pregnancy blow her up like that?
But it's crazy because we wasn't even going to talk about KEKE. I just happened to think of it right there. So let's just go there before we go in. Let's stay there.
But here's the thing. I see what it is from both parties. You know, my man, like you did a little too much.
He's a nut.
You don't.
He's a nut.
You don't gas that up like that. You look like a bitch in front of everybody.
Yeah, you don't. First of all, we done talked about it a million times. Why aren't you putting all your business on social media?
Second of all, nigga, that's Usher.
Third of all, you was just filming her just a few months ago.
And she was looking that thick again.
With her cheeks bouncing in the hole, this, that, and the third.
And that cheetah shit, was it a cheetah shit she had? It was like
she had a cheetah joint and he had her twerking or whatever, you know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
So,
KEKE
why you acting new,
bro.
Young boy?
Bro.
I'm calling you a young boy because you feel like a young boy right now. You acting new because you're joint out here acting unfamiliar to you?
And then KEKE, this is the same type of shit that niggas was having a problem with the Russell Wilson Sierra joint, because Sierra was wild crazy
right
with her outfit. But people got different standards in beauty. Like, as far as fashion is concerned, more and more stuff is becoming acceptable. So it's like, if the shit's out there and you feel like you that type of celebrity and shit, you gonna buy it and then try to flaunt your shit because she got it, bro. They front row, they out there, but you want her to look good or whatever. But it also goes into the point where it's like, yo, man, leave something for the imagination. Like, If you out, Jones be doing that shit, bro. They be out with their friends like that.
Right.
But then when you go out with a nigga, you ain't
Right.
like that.
Now let's go
Yeah.
here. We here, so let's stay here for a minute because this is a twofold issue right here. It's a communication piece, and it's also a potential youngness piece of maybe these are two young individuals who ain't never really do the serious relationship, so they don't know how to move in a serious relationship. They might not know how to communicate, and some of y'all that might be watching might not know how to communicate with your spouse. How to know not to step on their toes, but to still get your point across.
How old is Keke?
I don't know.
I think Keke like 30, mid-30s.
Maybe 30.
Right?
Let's find out. Here we go. Hey Siri, how old is KEKE Palmer?
Damn, bro.
Siri can't talk. She's 29. She's 29.
She about to be 30.
My point is, though, is that maybe he got into a relationship, and we all assuming right now, obviously, right, with what is a star to some degree, Akilah and the Bee, right? And maybe he was too afraid.
Nope too, was she?
What'd you say?
She was in Nope too.
KEKE got a resume. KEKE got a resume. Maybe he was afraid to talk his talk and let her know what he was cool with and what he wasn't cool with until it's too late. And that's what we're talking about today.
But then again, we don't know what his bag like. It's like
we don't know.
he might have fear to do that because she's technically the breadwinner.
Right.
You got her pregnant, bro. You won. Technically. You probably can get child support, B. But here's the thing is, niggas so scared to speak their mind for fear of losing shit. See, that's what happens in anything in life. If you got a fear of failing at some shit, bro, you gonna fail anyway. So why not talk to her like, yo, look here, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we gonna do, yo. She probably think it was wild sexy and be like, you know what, boo, I'm cool with it.
Right.
I'm good.
Right.
Because that's fucking Usher, now, nigga. You can't get mad at that. Like if my don't see me up there and then Beyonce twerking and shit, I'm letting it happen.
Yeah. 100%.
I'm like, no, I can't now.
100%.
No,
100%. Go
I
ahead,
can't.
do your thing.
Only person that was wild out was Robin Thicke. But we ain't gonna go back there because he was wild.
And Adam 22 from the No Jumper podcast.
What do you do?
What? Where you been?
What do you do?
The ball from Black.com just ran through Lena the Plug all crazy, and he filmed it.
Oh.
Niggas do anything for clout. Niggas do anything for clout.
Some wild ass shit. Let's get back to our video. We got a couple things we're gonna react to. We might break them up in smaller videos so you can follow.
Right.
But there's a couple videos. First on the docket, man.
Let's start with the chick, and let's start with marriage, because we just got done talking about KEKE having a baby, right? Sometimes that's one of them things you do on purpose or you might do accidentally, and you don't know what you was actually getting yourself into. Marriage, on the other hand, you know what you're getting yourself into, right? Let's roll that video.
Things that I would not do again in my 20s and 30s. I would not get married. I met my husband when I was 24 and we got married when I was 29. At the time, I thought that this was like the ideal situation. I'm at the perfect age to get married. But what I realized was in the 4 years that we were married, I grew so much as a person. I graduated from business school, started my own business. I just became such a different person that I didn't feel like he was the best fit for me anymore. And I don't think I could have realized that at 29 when I said yes. If I could do it again, I would have allowed myself to have so much more growth in my life before I made a decision on a life partner. And it's really nothing against that partner specifically, but it was more about the direction that I wanted my life to take. My interests by 35 were unrecognizable to my younger self. And I don't think it would have been fair for me to take him on this journey if I didn't think that he was the right partner for the version of me that was to come.
So what you saw there, ladies and gentlemen, is someone you can say that she's outgrown her situation.
Clearly.
Right?
Clearly.
So
and it happens in life often.
It happens a lot.
Right. Especially at the prime age of 29. We just got talking about KEKE. You know what I mean? 29 to 35, 34 or whatever. You're growing a lot.
But this is a double-edged sword, right? If she would have communicated to him, saying, I don't know if you can communicate that though, right? You don't know how you're gonna morph. I feel like she was 29 to 30 what 35, 36, something like that.
Yeah.
It's like 6 something years.
Yeah.
I don't know that many people change drastically from that age to this age, because it's like by 29 you should already be the person that you're going to be.
A good portion of you have
know what I'm
already
saying?
been defined.
But now it seems like you just totally metamorphosized, or you already knew that's what you was juicing it.
Now, I know that for a fact, women and men differ in this particular topic. Women reach that maturation at a later age than men.
Maybe.
Men historically, they are who they are by the age of 30 to some degree.
Though I thought women mature faster than
I think they mature faster mentally and everything, right? But the actual being of who they are, I've noticed historically, women in their late 30s, early 40s, they almost always metamorphosize a little bit to some degree. They got that caterpillar effect a little bit. Because they enter in a different stage of life, and they might be seeing and noticing different things. Whereas men, on the other hand, they probably didn't live the whole hell of a long life by the time they done hit 30.
Especially when you're from the hood.
You know what I'm saying? So they already kind of we got an idea of who we are by the time we hit 30, 35, and we know what we want in life.
But you can see how that can become a wild foul though. Like if you was a nigga in that situation, like, hey, yo, short, like, because I know plenty of people that been there. Like, yo, look. I'm about to bigger bag for us, yo.
Right.
We trying to grow as a unit. So look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and work these extra jobs.
Right.
Go ahead and supply. You just focus on school.
Right.
Go ahead and handle that.
Right.
You do all that. Now all of a sudden you get the bag. You get the adulations. You get the prestige.
Mm-hmm.
And now all of a sudden, I've outgrown you.
Right.
All that shit, yo. Especially because he done. So it's okay for us to work hard all our lives to get a bag. We can't do the same thing, because if we did the same thing, now all of a sudden,
Oh yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
we all kinds of dogs and foul this whole that, and I mean, she ain't got no life now. She got to start over the whole nine.
So
Let it be a man building his career. If it's a man building his career in about 35, he be like, you know what? I made a mistake, shorty.
I got a bag.
You mean?
And now you see me walking around with some fucking supermodels.
Now you leave your 35-year-old wife to go fend for herself to get, and we
Because
talked
we already
about
know
it before.
Age affects women
Right.
way more than men.
Right.
Because a man, I hate to say it like this, but women are judged on their beauty.
100%.
Men is judged on what they can provide.
100%.
A man can get his bag up at any age.
At any age.
A woman, if y'all together, she hit 35 and now she got kids and shit. And as far as the dating marketplace, the man is only judged by his financial income, by what he can provide. Don't give a fuck if he got kids, whatever. Her, on the other hand, is extremely judged by her having children.
100%.
By her being a single mom of, let's say, 2, and now you 35, your fucking options go down drastically.
100%.
A nigga can go ahead and get a 24-year-old. I've seen plenty of niggas do it. They 38, they got a badass 24-year-old.
Right.
And they out there making bread. It
Right.
doesn't work the same.
Right.
But we'd get frowned upon. But if she do it.
Now, men, I want to talk to my men right now for a second, because I can completely relate to this video, right? Me and my wife, at one point in our life, she decided to go back to school for a long period of time.
Yeah.
And I said, say less. I got you. You ain't got to work, no none. Go work 2, 3, 4 jobs, whatever the case may be. I'm going to hold it down.
Niggas
You get your joint, we going to get this bag up, and then we going to be up, right? Now, I'm going to talk to my men, like I said. Where this guy in this particular instance takes this L at, and I guarantee this is what happened. The communication piece was missing in the forefront. Because if you communicate with your spouse, and now who knows how long they was together before they got married at 29, right? But if you communicate with your spouse from the rip, I'm talking from the rip. Some people might be like, oh, you too forward talking about life goals on the first date, but why not? It's a first date. You getting to know the person, right? Yo, where you see yourself at in 5 years, shorty? Where you see yourself at in 10 years? What's some of your long-term goals? We seen it on Think Like a Man, right? The movie. Some people might think it's cap. No, that's a real thing. You should be talking about long-term goals early.
Yeah, but Jones lied better than us.
And see, as a man, you got to be able to wiggle through any lies, bro. Yeah, they might be able to lie better than us, but you got to wiggle through that and make the right choice, especially when you talk about marriage, bro. Yeah. Marriage is the ultimate sacrifice. The ultimate sacrifice, bro.
And it seemed like we get made out to be the bad guy, like women don't do it. When clearly they do it, and then for that community, they'll get a fucking fist up.
Yeah.
That's what you do, girl.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead and get your bag, and then boom, boom. What's the shit they doing? If he ain't bringing the same thing, bringing your same energy today, kick him to the curb. But if I say the same thing, if I'm out here getting the bag, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to mess with no broken on and shit.
Right.
Now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm
mhm.
a dog or whatever. Like,
Right.
come on, man. That shit's stupid.
I just think that if you communicate early and often in all relationships, we opened the episode talking about it, but if you communicate early and often in your relationship, you won't run into this problem. Because, yeah, she's going to get to that point where she wants to go to school and she's going to develop and she's going to change, metamorphosize into this new human being. But if the groundwork was already laid, or what y'all goals was and what she wanted to achieve, what you want to achieve, y'all should be one. So you shouldn't be getting kicked to the curb 6 years later when she find out that I'm not the person who I thought I was 6 years ago.
That just sounds so crazy.
That sounds crazy to me, bro.
But man, yo, keep your bag up. Keep your thumb game. Keep your pimp hand strong, man.
Yeah.
If that shit happens, we can tell you anything we can tell you is what it is, yo, and the shit still can happen.
It can still happen. It can still happen. That's
Only thing
that's
you
a
can
fact.
control is your purpose in life, yo.
Right.
If your purpose is higher than the bullshit she's putting in, you won't give a fuck.
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, y'all might have kids and everything. You're gonna have to situate that out, whatever. But you're gonna have to keep it pushing, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit can happen, yo. Women are dynamic. I've been saying it forever.
Just try your best, fellas, to pick wisely and vet them wisely.
It's hard to do nowadays, bro, with this thotty.
I mean, we talk about it every episode how hard it is, but I just know before I got married. Oh,
everybody want to go to Pound Town, yo.
I know before I got married, bro, I vetted a lot of women. I mean, I'm talking about a lot of fucking women, and I asked the important questions that needed to be asked. And there was a lot of women that got X the fuck off real quick. Don't settle, men. Don't settle just because you think you got, oh, snap, she's got a lot of stuff I like. Don't settle until she got everything you like, bro. Because the moment you settle for 80%, that 20% might come bite you in the ass 6 years later when she realized that she ain't who the fuck she thought she was.
Next on the docket.
What we got?
Piggyback off of what we were just talking about. Here's a woman that just went overboard with what she done. Roll the clip.
Me, bro, like.
No.
Like,
Nah, it's not about that though. But you got some.
recording for?
Because I want these people to know how you slept with my brother.
Whoop-de-doo. Everybody knew except you.
So what that say about you though? What type of girl that say about you?
What you mean? Niggas
What you mean?
do it. Guys do it. Why can't I do
But
it?
you fuck my brother though.
Okay. Like, what you want, a cookie? Like,
But we got kids because you my baby mom.
okay, I don't owe you no loyalty.
What you mean you don't want me no loyalty? We got a whole kid and I pay the
I'm not your
bills.
wife. I'm not your girlfriend. I'm a baby mom. I owe you no loyalty. I used to owe you loyalty. I don't owe you nothing now.
Yeah, but I pay the bills in
It
here.
doesn't matter. He paid them with you.
Ain't nobody paid nothing with me. I just
You
dropped
do.
off 2,500 over here the other
And
day.
he dropped off 5 bands. Who dropped off
But
more?
what that say about you as a woman though?
Rent. It's light, food, kids gotta eat. You're not providing.
Yeah, but we was together for 5 years. Like,
Okay.
why you think it's
Time
okay
don't mean
to
nothing.
fuck my brother though?
Time don't mean nothing. Time ain't nothing but a number that can change.
I'm just saying though, like that's crazy that you feel like it's alright though, and I'm gonna let the whole world know that you fuck my brother.
You think I care? You can't expose me. They know.
No, but I'm gonna expose you with this video though. That you fuck my brother though.
The thing is, the gag is.
No,
You
it's
gonna
not.
look stupid because you trying to expose me.
No, I'm not gonna look stupid. You gonna look stupid because we got a whole 2-year-old together and you fuck my brother.
Okay, the 4-year-old wasn't here when it happened. Why does it matter?
But I'm just saying though, but like, what was the point of that though? Like, what you get out of that though? Like, you have no self-respect for yourself. You have no self-respect for yourself.
What I got out of it? Someday.
See, this shows that you really childish and you're not mature at all in no type of way though.
I'm very mature.
Nah, you're not though. You're really
slept
nothing.
with
Nah,
this
but you're
poor
nothing though.
person.
You're nothing though.
You slept with
And you're really a
this
whore
person.
though. You're really a whore. How about that?
That's okay. If you
Yeah. But you have no respect for yourself.
You think so?
No respect for yourself. You slept with my brother though.
I'm glad your brother don't think that of me.
No. It's not about that though. And I'm gonna have some words with him too. But it's like
Why
you don't
you
even.
thinking of him?
Nah, because like I just don't understand why you don't think about things. Like think about how I would
What do you
feel.
think about? I don't care about how you feel. Your feelings got nothing to do with me. Go find somebody who cares. Find somebody who gives 2 fucks. I don't care.
That's
So
crazy.
stop recording me and get out.
That's crazy though. I treated you so
You
good.
came here for your son.
No,
not
but
for me.
I treated you.
supposed to be out there
When we was
playing
together, I treated you so good though.
as you see there, both parties are wilding the fuck out. Woo! That's first of all. The man, I'm going to get to the man because his shit is light, but his shit is still a talking point, bro. Cut that soft dick nigga shit out, bro.
Yeah.
It shouldn't affect you, bro.
We done did hundreds of episodes on
It
simping.
shouldn't affect you. It'll hurt, and I'm going to beat that nigga's ass when I catch him because, you know what I mean, that's G
brother,
code, bro. That's G code,
brother.
dog. That's G code, dog. That's G code, dog. I'm gonna beat your ass, and we gonna have a fair one, and then we'll fucking see where our relationship goes from there. But nigga, you don't need to put that shit on camera. You don't need to fucking go ahead and talk to her about what you done did for her. I done gave you this, I gave you that. Take your L and keep it moving, B.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, a shorty that's through with you is gonna be through with you regardless, no matter what you say. So the only thing you're doing is setting yourself up for more hurt. That's how niggas get to doing some emotional shit that they wasn't supposed to be doing.
Now let me ask you real quick before we even segue to the female party in this incident. Do you think that these type of women can chameleonize themselves, or is it very apparent? Is it very easy to spot them?
He didn't vet that because she was always like that.
Clearly, right? Like, I just want to make sure that we're on the same page here. That this ain't something that he just discovered.
Nah,
it was his L. This is his problem, bro. This video. This is your problem, bro.
That's even more important.
You created that monster.
Keep it moving, bro. That's even more important. Keep it moving.
He
dog.
created that monster by not knowing who his John was.
Hey, man.
By not asking the questions we just got done talking about.
Apparently, you don't know who your brother was, neither.
Apparently. But they knew who you was. They knew you was a sucker that could be chumped.
Definitely got licked.
Clearly.
Nigga. Sucker that definitely got licked.
You dropped the
nigga.
bag off, but your brother dropped the bigger bag off and then piped me? What kind of nonsense are we talking about?
Wild emotional, kid.
And I gotta give my kudos to Shorty in the vid. Like, sisters, if that's the energy that y'all moving on, we talk about all the time, the Cardi B's and the City Girls and all this, that new movement.
Stand on it.
If that's how you moving, she did it the right way. She's showing the blueprint.
However,
a smut gonna be a smut.
Don't do all that and have a kid and then do it with somebody. Because at the end of the day, you well within your rights to have sexual relations with whoever the hell you want to have sexual relations with, right?
Facts.
But you have to be willing to accept the consequences for said actions.
Facts.
Because not everybody is of sound mind as PMA.
Yeah.
I'm of sound mind. I don't act on emotions. I may get emotional at some point in time. We all human. We do it. But everything in life, where you at currently in life, has nothing to do with anybody else but the decisions you've made. If you ain't rich, somewhere along the line, the decisions you made ain't what made you rich. You can still rectify that.
Right.
It may not be your time yet, but make sure you make the right decisions. Everything in life is about a decision. And they have to make the decision in that emotional state because Shorty was wilding the fuck out. Like, she had a point, but the way she was saying it was
egregious.
crazy.
It was egregious.
like
the ultimate line of disrespect.
Like, she was saying, like, she up here, nigga, and you down here. And the further y'all got in that conversation, you kept going lower.
As I was watching the video, I was getting the energy inside of me to do something physical. And I don't believe in doing physical shit to women. But it's just like when somebody's disrespecting your soul to that degree, instincts start to kick in. Now, luckily, like you said, we PMA, right? We stamped. We ain't going to go there. But there's a lot of softballs in this world.
Keep it pushing, bro.
Who going to do a whole lot worse than what we might be thinking. They going to physically do a whole lot worse when you disrespect their soul. So women, please be careful when you out here following this trend, pimping niggas and taking a bag and dumping off on them left and right. Because it can get messy. That video could have went a whole nother way.
Especially because the state of mental illness we had in this country. Like,
that all-time high, bro. COVID pushed a lot of people over the limit.
You don't know who the fuck you dealing with. That's why, even in everyday life, we talk about the racist thing. We talk about the shit we encounter as black men every day. But we still gotta tread softly when we handle certain situations because we don't know where niggas' psyche at. We gotta be prepared at all times for what's gonna come potentially our way and protect you and yours, man.
Right.
That's all I got to say, man.
Right.
Next up on the docket.
What we got next?
Jonah Hill.
Let's talk about communication again. Oh my God.
Screenshot. Apparently, Jonah's ex-wife. What's shorty name?
Ex-John.
Ex-wife. I forget her name.
The John from the Brady Bunch. One of the Bradys.
Yeah,
she wasn't a real Brady, but it was the Brady girl. That's what I'm calling her.
She basically put a screenshot of his DM or was it a regular text? Like a regular
text thread.
Regular text thread of him laying out what he wants, what he expects of her, and if she's not willing to do said things, I can still support you. Keep it pushing. Now, as we said, we all for letting your spouse know what you will and will not take.
Right.
Some shit, I don't give a fuck how long you've been in a relationship. Some quirks is going to take a long time to iron out.
Facts.
If they ever go out.
Facts.
Right.
Not every. You might not get all your demands met. Let's be clear about that.
You gotta take L's. Everything about is sacrifices.
Right. Compromise. You know, we talked about it on season 1 of the pod.
Yeah, man.
The 3 C's: communication, compromise, and I don't remember the third one right now, but communication, compromise was the 2 big ones.
Yeah.
This here is a different example right here, though. And it's funny because in her caption when she posted on IG, it said, "This is what I was dealing with my misogynistic, narcissistic ex-boyfriend."
But he told you what he was. And you still went into the relationship, so I don't understand what your beef is. Now, it might have gotten worse,
right?
But you seen the writing on the fucking wall at that point. That nigga took time to give you a bullet point presentation about what the hell. Matter of fact, I feel like everybody should have bullet point presentation. Like, look at it, man. Whoosh, my shit gonna be long.
I'm a big fan of what Jonah did in the outline. I'm not a big fan of how he stated and what he stated, but the stating of, "Look, shorty, this is what you doing. This is what I'm not cool with. This is what I'm looking for in my future wife. Either you rocking with me or you not. Because I'm the man, I'm the boy, and you either getting with me or you not. I'm not trying to get with you. You getting with me on, and I know that is what's the word? Is it narcissistic? Is it?
But that's the thing though. All the Johns out there, the ones that used to call Kevin Samuel, rest in peace. The ones that used to always call talking about they want that 2% man. Jonah Hill's a 2% man.
Yeah, he got a bag.
So with that being said, fucking certain benefits come with that.
Right.
Where he can say that.
Right.
He may be a nut still, but he has the ability to say that.
No, let me correct you. No, he's a nut.
Right.
He's definitely a nut.
But he's still the top 2%. And he is well within his rights to make those demands if that's what he needs to be met. And if you ain't willing to meet it, like we always tell you, there's another motherfucker will. You just don't want to miss out on the bag.
Yeah.
And then you've agreed to all that shit. And then once it got too much, now all of a sudden I'm going to go ahead and air out the dirty laundry and see what I've been dealing with. Nah,
and that's what I got a problem with right there. It's because you clearly went down this Yellow Brick Road, shorty. You clearly went down and you clearly deleted your IG pictures and you in a bathing suit and you a surfer, right? This is what you do. And he says, "Yo, get them pictures off your joint. Are you surfing in your bikini?" And you took it off. That was red flag number 1. And then you amended and went to every demand that he said. What you expect gonna happen? That man, that's the thumb of all thumbs right there, bro. He got that thumb on you. Ain't nothing you can do, shorty. So if you're not willing to live that life for the rest of your life, why you even gonna put yourself in a situation to be running with this boy? Now, technically, Jonah got a real beef. When y'all end up breaking it off, eventually when y'all break it off, it's like, hold up, shorty, you just wasted my time. I told you what time it was.
Yeah,
you knew what it was when you got into this. Now let's go back to it. He's definitely a nut.
Yes. But he's well within his rights to what happened. He's still a nut, but he's a nut with money. He's a nut with a lot of money. So he's still a percenter.
Men. Yo, listen, men. I'm talking to my men again. If there's any man or young boy out there watching this, and you happen to think that by you telling a woman who she can and can't be friends with, how she can dress and how she can't dress, this, that, and the third, is going to win you overall, it's going to give you a win in life, I'm telling you right now, it's a fail. Women going to do what they want no matter what. You can make suggestions. You can let them know what you cool with and what you not cool with. But if you think that you going to say, "Hey, yo, I don't like you hanging with boom, 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 boom," and they was there before you got there, I guarantee it's going to bite you in the ass down the line, bro.
You can't turn a hoe into a housewife, man.
Especially because who somebody friends with and how they carry themselves prior to you coming in their life, most likely that's their character. That's who they are. It's ingrained in their membrane. So you trying to change DNA at that point. And last time I checked, we ain't got no fucking no super scroll machines. Make sure y'all watch our Secret Invasion review. You ain't got no super scroll machines that can change DNA, bruh.
Before we get up out of here, man, let's use this time to take a word from our sponsors. Us, nigga. Go to partofmyarrogance.com to get filled with all kinds of outfits. We starting to come up with a beard oil. Do you see it?
You like the arrogant oil? You like the arrogant oil?
This here?
Is it time to give it to the masses?
If y'all want this, man, let us know in the comments. Do you want us to release said oil? Oh man, it's golden.
Hold on. They can't see the golden. They gotta see that.
Oh my God. Yo, man, you want to have Jones on your jaw like, yeah, it smell good, daddy. I'm saying.
Yeah, we've been working. I think it's time to give the world some of that arrogant oil.
We work extremely hard on this freaking cup. We work extremely hard on this goddamn recipe, and we all putting the finest ingredients. Y'all know how we is. We melanated ass niggas, man. We don't put no bullshit in there.
It's summertime, so why not let the beard shine? You heard?
Let us know if y'all want us to put that out, man. But go to partofmyarrogance.com if you want to support the kids, man. Without further ado, PMA out. Bitch.
From the 215 to 302, we kicking some facts and talking the news. We keeping it real while acting a fool. So pardon my arrogance and let me holla at you.